Hello, the Gentleman Gamer here, and today I'm playing EVE Online. And as you see here, I'm at the Brave staging area in Losec. And when I got here, I was thinking about bringing all my stuff down that I moved out of Catch, but it was pretty much, it wasn't a whole lot of stuff. It was a battleship, cruisers pretty much. And I don't think it warranted bringing it down here just yet. So what I decided to do is just buy a bunch of ships from the local market and just tried using them. And a lot of the stuff they had here I wasn't really used to using, so I had to do some experimenting. So I've been doing a lot of experimenting. Let's see here. As you can see here, Towers I do have experience with. Breacher I didn't have much experience with. Thrasher almost never used. Corax. I used a Cormorant before because of Caldari. I've been using Amar since I started because I'm the Mar character, so I started leveling those first. And when I got into Brave, I started learning trading Caldari ships. They mainly use Caldari ships. Well, not mainly, but a lot of their doctrines are Caldari. So I've been trying to train those up so I can participate in the bigger fleet fights with a proper assault cruiser, heavy assault cruiser. But until then, I figured I can at least start training some of the smaller ships so I can engage in everyday PvP stuff in Losec, in between strat ops. So and recently I've been experimenting, obviously with all these ships down here, but I also been experimenting with the Catalyst because I haven't had much experience with the Catalyst before, other than a few experiments I did in nullsec, which didn't go too well because my skills in Gallente ships weren't very high. But now they're a lot higher now, and I've been trying to see how to make these work. And I'm kind of interested in this ship in particular at the moment. Now we'll look at the fit I came up with, and of course I'm no expert in fitting or anything. This is just an idea I had. Now what I went for at first was blasters because that was where the most damage came from. But then I quickly realized they have very little range, well, relatively to lasers. Like I'm used to using pulse lasers a lot, and Scorch, and actually some beams too. Recently, I actually been using beams a lot lately because I think they actually made them better. I think CP changed them. I don't think they were that good before. But then I decided I was using this to rat mainly, and it was just too tedious to weave in and out of asteroids' paths with my blasters because I bump into an asteroid, I lose optimal, and I stop doing damage. So I decided to go rails, and I put in 125 as 150s are just too taxing on the power grid and the CPU, and I'm a little tight on CPU still here. But I wanted to avoid using fitting mods, so I went with 125s, and they get pretty good damage. 219 DPS for long range of guns isn't bad, I don't think. And the alpha's pretty good too. I'm looking at your 34-26 per gun, so overall I think that's not bad. I think the tracking might be an issue, but I think that's the same issue we have with all long range guns. So I went those in the highs, and I'm using what's this called? Javelin. I thought of this Tech 2 ammo. Now, a lot of people have told me that the Tech 2 ammo for the rails aren't very good. They seem okay. I like this Javelin one. It gives me about 14. So 14 is not that bad for a fall off, and it gives me an increase in tracking speed too. So it seems okay, other than the reduced optimal range, but that's expected with higher damage guns. So I think it's okay. I have antimatter just in case it's not working, and I can hopefully switch in time. People say antimatter's the best, or Federation, Navy, but that's cost prohibitive right now in this market, so I'm not buying those. I also have Spike. Now Spike gives me 80% increase on the range, but you take a pounding in the tracking speed here in the department. So let's take these out real quick, give me an idea of what I'm dealing with. I have a bad habit of not checking my optimal until I'm out like fighting. Like, oh wait, then I'm screwed. So let's avoid that. So DPS obviously goes down, which is expected with longer range guns. And let's see here. Yeah, so they're 47-37. That's pretty much as far as targeting unassisted with modules for the Catalyst goes. 41. So I can shoot pretty much as far as I target. Now let's see here. 17 per for each gun, so it's not bad alpha either. So yeah, I think these are pretty good. Obviously, if they get close on me, I have to switch ammo because the tracking this must be terrible for the with this ammo in there. So I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna stick javelin in there as default at the moment. I mean, yeah, javelin, and we'll take it from there. Like 14, it's not bad. I don't think 14. That's the highest fallout. Is not bad for guns. I don't think. I also went micro warp drive because I'm assuming I'll have to keep away from people if I'm using these type of guns with the tracking they have lower than blasters, and long point because if I'm operating farther away, obviously I need a longer point range. Even though a scram would be very useful, I also have I had another mid slot. Maybe I put both, but I don't have another mid slot. Down here, I put a DCU. I'm going hull tanking for this one, so the Gallente have well, I think all their ships have higher hull. Now this is reflecting my current skills here, so let's go back to the standard one. And they have 900, 800, 750. So 900 structure, and that's 100 higher HP than the other two. And with the DCU, that will bring it up. And I put the 3 rigs in there. That brings me up to almost 2,000. And this is before I turn this on, of course. So that's one. First reason I did it was because the Gallente kind of lend themselves for like buffer hull tank a little more. But also, I'm pretty sure these bulkheads, the drawback is not speed. Let's see. Yeah, it's a cargo capacity nerf. So it actually keeps my my speed unnerfed with if I put transverse bulkheads in there. If I was going the armored tank route, which a lot of Gallente pilots go for, it would slow me down as well. So I want to try to keep my speed up, and this way I can do that. At the bottom, I put a mag stab or magnetic field stabilizer that increases DPS, and I wanted to put 2, but I don't have enough CPU. I don't want to put a fitting rig in, so I put in a tracking program, and this increases my my tracking and fall off and optimal range. So it gives me a little more range, a little more tracking, which I'll probably need with these guns. And there you go. This is my my little experiment here. I'm not sure if it's fast enough to kite. I'm not even sure I can kite, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna go look for a fight. Hopefully not get blobbed, but it's most likely gonna happen. But maybe I'll get lucky and I'll find a solo ship, preferably a destroyer. I want to keep it as even as possible. But I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Now I found a fight, so to speak. I went on station I went to a station full of war targets, and I sat outside for a little bit. Then a Cinnaball came out, and then he tried to blast me with arties. So I warped away, came back, almost got blasted by a tornado. So I decided to repair a different station, come back, dock, and wait on the undock. Now, my plan is... I'm not actually sure it's going to work or not, but my plan is that if they're using arties, the tracking is not as good. So if I get a tight orbit around them, maybe I won't die. Assuming none of these other bajillion guys come out of the undock and blab me. But that's my plan. So when I undock, I'm thinking there's either a Cinnaball or a tornado there. I think the tornado will be a little easier to take down, but... well, let's do this. Nears. I'll take that down too. Come here, you. Ah, he docked. Well, there's no one here. I'm not sure if they're going to be here. Let's overheat all the things. Probably not a good plan. Probably gonna die. Right about here, maybe. Let's see. A rupture. Another rupture. Let's orbit this guy. Shoot. Shoot the guns. Oh god. I'm afraid to turn my warp drive on to get too much SIG. Let's try. Let's do it anyway. Oh, I stopped. Not good. Not good. Turn it off. Oh god. Oh. Alright. I don't think my plan was terrible. Oh god. He's getting shot by all the things. Good luck, buddy. Okay, I don't think my plan was terrible. I didn't die instantly from the, let's see, well, they were Arties, right? I should turn my gun on faster, but he was shooting other people, so it worked out. Let's see here. Yeah, they were artillery, so they do have poor I didn't die instantly. I did get some, let's see, how many times did he hit me? I don't think, was he even shooting? I think the drones are shooting me, I think. Well, some guy, one of the ruptures were shooting me. So, not exactly how I wanted to go. The other guy coming out of the station at the same time I was not anticipating that. Let's check the kill mail out. And let's see who actually shot me. Catalyst. No value. Okay. Yeah, that was the final blow, and he did about 21%. Oh wait, well, they're putting in all the guys who shot me, so even the guys from before. Okay, well, he wasn't there, the tornado wasn't there, and I'm not sure this guy was there either. It's only these two guys, so I don't know why they count all this. I repaired all this beforehand, but oh well. But that was my plan, and that's it. I'm going to end the video here, guys. I'm assuming I'll be corrected on my horrible PvP in the comments, and I go for it. I need help, obviously. But that was fun. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you like the content, of course, subscribe. And fly safe, and fly brave.